Hi, this is Wendy. I've come to share with you a journal that I've made for a client who ordered a journal that's predominantly about octopuses. So I've fashioned this journal. It's made out of a Amazon, one of those Amazon bubble plastic mailers, and yeah, it turned out pretty good. It's covered with this beautiful fabric that reminds me of octopuses, and it has a pretty dangle, some spine jewelry here that my client had sent me a few of these pieces, and I wanted to make sure that they got on or into the journal somehow, and so I made this detachable piece of spine jewelry. She also sent this beautiful octopus right here. I think that's gorgeous. And so I just did a little bit of pattern paper and some burlap and sewed some pearls on. And my friend Lorna Taylor from Tailor Made Journals made a fabulous journal kit for me, and it's absolutely gorgeous, and I used that kit throughout. Thanks, Lorna, you really rocked it out of the park. I also used the Graphic 45 Under the Sea paper pad and ephemera. So this is the first page. This journal belongs to, has a couple of tags here, and this opens up. We have, my customer sent me some ephemera that she wanted me to use, and these are kind of like postcards, so they work beautifully in the journal, and I hope she likes the way that I use them in her journal. I've also put some quotes throughout, and this is Lorna's beautiful digital paper. So, and some quotes again. I learned a lot about octopuses while making this journal. These are just some journal cards from the Graphic 45. And this is a paper clip. Didn't know that octopuses have 3 hearts. This is also a piece of ephemera that my client had sent to me and wanted me to use. So I didn't want to alter them too much because I didn't want to take the chance of ruining them. So I tried to keep them as pristine as possible. So I found these beautiful stencils that have, these ones look like water bubbles and these ones look like waves. So more of Lorna's fantastic kit. Seriously, you have to go and check her out. If you don't know who she is already, I'll link her below, but she's really amazing. Her digital designs are really amazing. World Octopus Day is October 8th. Of course, makes sense. Here's another one of those pretty little pieces of ephemera. She also sent me a book of coloring book pages that have all octopus on them, so I backed them with coffee stained paper. And this is some of that Graphic 45 kit paper. This is a glassine bag. We have a journal card, more journal card, another one. I really love that effect. I think it's really cool. And here's an envelope. She sent several cards as well, so I just turned them into places to journal. A little bit of coffee stain paper on the back. All of my coffee stain paper I get from Louise Fraser, the Paper Whisperer, and she does just an amazing job of coffee and tea staining papers, and that's my worst job. I hate that. So that's some more of Lorna's ephemera from her kit. Oh, and this I made, this is the center of the signature. So I tried to make it look like you're looking through portholes into the ocean, and put a couple of, I don't know if you can see them, the light is not very good today, it's a very gray day. Put some little octopuses peeking out at you, and places for journaling. There is a lot of space for journaling in this. Oops. In this journal. So I hope that the lady likes it. There we go. Here's another place to do some journaling. This is from Lorna's kit as well. It's coffee stained, printed on coffee stained paper. More stenciling. I really went stencil crazy because I really did love these a couple of stencils that I got. Some more. These are inspired from Jibiniri. They're just little hang over the page. I think Wendy Conyers Beckett did this as well. And yeah, they turned out pretty good. I like the way they look in here. Little interactive piece there. And we have some glassine bag, music paper. Here's one of the flips that I believe that Wendy also inspired these, and I did a little sailor's knot there, and it has a little tea bag and a little stamp that I have this stamp die, and I just took an image off of Pinterest, I believe, and just shrunk it down so it fits on there to make it look like a stamp. And then I fashioned this little holder that is inspired from Tim Holtz's, and a little journaling card. My customer wanted a journal highly featuring octopuses, so this is the second signature. It's much like the first. I did the first signature in predominantly blues, and the second signature in predominantly this coffee stained paper. That's the way the graphic 45 papers came, so I took my inspiration from there. There's another paper clip. A journaling card. It's from Lorna's kit. Here's another piece of ephemera. Sorry, that's really shiny. And some more coffee stained papers. It's not an octopus, it's a jellyfish, but it's beautiful. Here's a little, I don't know which, I guess it goes this way, a little envelope that I put some coffee stained paper behind. More of the kit. Another coloring page. Tucks in here. Octopus is just a wet spider. I love that quote. And here's another one of those glassine bags. It has journaling cards. And more journaling cards. Sorry if I'm going so fast, but apparently I only have 15 minutes. So this is a Stamperia rice paper image. Love it. So yeah, like I said, I only have 15 minutes, so I'm sorry I'm rushing through this. This is another place for journaling. This was a picture she had given me. It was a huge 8x10, and everywhere you see this copper color, it was actually gold. Beautiful. It was absolutely gorgeous, and there was no way that I was going to use the original in here. It was just too gorgeous to cut up, so I shrunk it down and did a picture. So here's basically the same format as the first signature. More Lorna's kit. Again, some coffee stained paper, a map. This was such a fun journal to make. This customer always pushes my creativity to the limits, and I like it that happens, but it gives me pause to really reflect on what I want to do in the journal, and I hope that she's happy with this, the way it turned out. I did a lot. I learned a lot. And here's another flip out that I fashioned. There's another one of Lorna's journal cards. It slips right in here. And the same little card, and oops, of course they're trickier to get back in. And another one of those little stamps that I made. Oops. Another journaling card. I have this beautiful German Bible that I use for some of my stuff. I find the script so beautiful. And there's another pocket back here, which I have something that I'm going to tuck in for the client. And so there we go. Yeah. This is the Octopus journal, and I hope you liked it, and I hope she likes it. There's a few little danglies at the bottom here as well. So